You know what I hate? I hate that the female body is a trend, a wave. Throughout time, there has always been someone deciding how women should look and what we should wear. Who's making these decisions about women? Who gets to decide if it's going to be large breasts, an oversized butt, big lips, or a pencil thin waist that will deem us acceptable? And how are they, whoever they are, able to get women to buy into these fads and go to extreme lengths altering their body to fit this wave? Back in the 90s, large breasts were the wave. We had the Pam Anderson phase, and a slew of other models, actresses, and singers were getting super large breast implants that looked absolutely ridiculous on their frame. Take a look at Wendy Williams. She's literally a product of that era. A bit later, we moved into the curvy petite wave. Halle Berry was the poster girl for that look. Women were starving themselves, coking it up, sucking it out to get that petite, small frame. Gotta be tiny, right? If we travel back in time for a sec, you'll see women binding their waist with corsets until they were near death just to achieve the look of a snatched waist and large hips. Now, now we're experiencing this really weird, disproportionate mule butt with tiny legs and waist. That's the wave. And just as times before, women are risking life and limb to have the biggest butt and the smallest waist. But why? You know, it is my opinion that some women will walk a mile through fire if a man is standing at the end offering his love, even if it's a pretend, very superficial love. Now, that's not a judgment, but it leads me to my next question. Are women going to these extremes for men? Pay attention to the choices men make in pop culture. Pay attention to the choices they make in women, and I guarantee you'll find the next wave. You'll find the next trend. If men begin to glorify whores and strippers, women will bend over backwards to appear loose and sexually free. Even if giving head on camera is the very last thing they want to do, they'll do it. If men begin to glorify thick women with super tiny waists, some women will risk their life to achieve that look. Now, don't come for me. I'm all about female empowerment. But if we're honest with ourselves, we would acknowledge that women are not going under the knife to enlarge their butt for other women. If we were honest with ourselves, we would acknowledge that men are still setting the trend for women. Men have and always will use their attention as a source of control. And I'm not bashing men. I'm not bashing women. I'm just giving you food for thought. Women are not playing promiscuous for the attention and affection of other women. Women are not twerking on camera, posting nudes online for other women. They are doing it for the attention and approval of men. The things you see online on social media, the things that women do for attention, it's not really geared toward other women. Oh, and before you say, well, I'm doing it for myself, ask yourself why. Why do you feel such an overwhelming need to have a larger butt and a super tiny waist? Clearly, you think that body type is attractive, but who planted that thought? When will we decide that our bodies are not a trend? The female body is not a fashion statement to be valued based on the whims of pop culture. Behind our body is a living soul, a mind, and emotions that are very real. Always say a healthy mind, body, and soul, that's goals. Now, don't get me wrong. If you've birthed 5+ babies and your nipples can touch your knees, I understand if you want a breast lift. But if you want to cut something off, suck something out, and put something in just to appear sexier, ask yourself why. If a man caused you to feel less sexy because your natural size is too small or too big, I encourage you to take back that control. Take back your power. Your body is not a fad. This has been a public service announcement from your girl Ryle. Thanks for listening. Later.